And alrighty, so in today's video, we're going to be playing this game right here called Pilot Training Flight Simulator by Orange 12345. Basically, this is a flying game where you can go to different airports and spawn different planes. We're gonna be flying a bunch of different planes. We're gonna be flying fighter jets. We're going to be flying airliners like Airbus, Boeing, Douglas, Bombardier. We're gonna fly maybe helicopters. I am not so sure if I can really fly helicopters because they're pretty hard to fly. And here are all the planes that you can fly in this game. But, which plane should we start with? We have the Airbus A320. We have the Airbus A330, A340, A350. We have the Boeing 737, 747, 757, 767, 777, 787, Bombardier CRJ 700, Bombardier Q400, Douglas MD-11, and Douglas MD-90. These are the different airliners that you can fly, which basically airliners is the kinds of plane where you can like fly to different countries, like board planes and like actually fly. I think we're gonna start with an Airbus 320 or Airbus A320, and we're gonna be flying with the Scandinavian Airlines. So this is otherwise known as SAS. Fun fact: my uncle actually worked with this company, SAS, which is very cool actually. But we're gonna fly this plane. And as you can see, basically in planes you have to follow this yellow line right here. You can speed up, you can use the flaps. Right now we're taxiing, which taxiing means that you are on the ground, just driving around, so that you can get to the takeoff thingy over there. So we're gonna follow these yellow lines. And over there is the place where we're gonna take off. And this plane is not following the rules. So yes, we're gonna fly straight through them. So yesterday I was playing this, and there was actually someone trying to give me signals with one of those with like two of those like light sticks thingies. We're also gonna be flying fighter jets, which is very cool because when you get over 660 knots, I believe, you go into a sonic boom. And basically what a sonic boom is, if you don't know that, it's when a plane goes faster than the speed of light, which is 660 knots. Around that speed. So you're gonna see here up at this speed, you can see right now we're going 16 knots. Which is already like around 50 kilometers per hour. So right now you can actually see we're gonna take off there, and the ATC, otherwise known as the control tower, is not online right now, which means that we can't ask for permission to take off or land. So we're just gonna fly. So basically, when you want to take off or land, basically what you do is you say number of your plane, which is Scandinavian 6058. You say permission to take off, and then you say the name of the plane, and then you say which one of these that you take off on. And we're gonna take off on 36L. And then we're gonna land. We're gonna try to land at least on 36R. I believe that over there, you'll see very soon. That over there is 36R, because this is 36L. It's on the left. We're gonna line up. Perfect. And now, so normally, when you stand here, you would ask the control tower over there for permission, but we can't really do that because it's not online right now. So we're gonna wait for these two planes to pass so we don't run into them. And now we can start to take off. We're gonna go full speed ahead, flaps up, it's easier to lift. And as you can see, the speed is going up. We're at 170 knots, and we can start lifting. So now we're gonna take down one flap. We're gonna get the gear up before we gear too fast, because if you go too fast and put the gears up, then it can actually break the plane. It's very dangerous. And we're gonna put down the other flap. There we go. So now we are in the air, and we're going with 400 knots. We're in the altitude of 2,000 feet, and we're gonna slowly rise up to about 10,000 feet. And then we're gonna turn around, and we're going to land. We're going to land on that thing over there. I think it's if you press P. No, there are controls, so you can look around. There's a button to look around. Camera mode C. No, yes, C. I think it's C. So you see that landing place over there. You see that runway right there. That's where we're gonna land on. We left it. We took off on that one. We're gonna land on that one. So we started in Greater Rockford, going to right when we pass Saint Bartholomew, or this island right here. We're going to turn around, and we're going to land at Greater Rockford again. And we're gonna switch to a fighter jet, and I'll show you how fast that goes. This is actually a very cool game, especially you can zoom in and look at the cockpit. So this is the cockpit. Of course, it's like Roblox, so you can't really see any of the information. In a normal plane, you would see how fast you're going here, the altitude, and if you set like an autopilot, you're gonna see how long time it's going to take before you arrive at your destination. Here's the throttle, of course. You need that in the plane. The buttons here, in a real plane that would turn on lights, for example, landing lights, taxi lights, strobe lights, beacon lights. And those are basically used in different situations. Basically, when you land, of course, you turn on the landing lights. Right when you are taxiing, you put on the beacon lights and the taxi lights. And then when you go up in the air, you turn off the taxi lights, but you're gonna always want to keep the beacon lights on, because when you're in the air, other airplanes flying need to be able to see you. Because if it's bad weather, then you need to have these lights on. Well, you always have these lights on. And you can see that on the right is a green light, and on the left is a red light, and then on top is also a red light. Which on a real plane, it would be white. It's a white light, and it could be either here, or back on this wing right here, or below the plane. So here you can see the little white light right there. And it looks like we've passed Perth and St. Bartholomew. So we're gonna go ahead and turn the plane around. Wee-hoo! And we're going to turn back to Greater Rockford. We're holding a great speed of 447 knots. And right when we can see the island, we're going to slow down a little bit so that we don't go too fast when we're landing. And we're also slowing down because then you can put down the landing gear because you can't do that too early. Or it's gonna break and you're not gonna be able to land the plane. So you can see the map here. We're right here. Here's the landing pad thingy. Here's where we're gonna land. Here's where we are. Men inte nu. Nej. Nej. Nej men jag kan. Men bort. Nej. Men det går inte. Jag filmar. Du får vänta. Nej. Nej men du får vänta ändå. Men du får vänta ändå. Alright, let's start seeing the island. Right over there. There's our island. So we're going to stop holding and we're going to go down a little bit. Just a tiny bit. Until we can see landing the runaway. We start holding again. We're at half fuel, so we're gonna have to fuel. Oh, or can switch plane anyway. But there you can see the landing. So we're gonna slow down quite a lot. We're gonna put down our gear. You can now see that we're gonna land it right there. And we go up a little bit so that we don't crash.
1,000.
1,000, getting a warning. We're going to the landing speed. We're gonna be we gotta be very careful. So we're not stalling. We're not stalling.
500.
500, 400 soon. All right.
400.
400. I'm gonna slow down again.
300.
300. Cockpit view.
Minimum 200.
Minimum 200. Okay. And we're ready.
100. 70.
And
60,
huge
50,
impact.
40, 30. 20.
Slow
10,
down.
Retard.
And we're at 16 feet. And we have officially hit the ground. Perfect. That was a good flight. Now we just gotta taxi back in. Far enough so that I don't have to run all the way back to the planes. Alright, it was a successful flight, even though the only thing we did was lift and land. Or we'll take off and land. But like, it was a good flight. Nice job. Nice job, me. So we're gonna... Careful so there's no plane. That is a Speedbird. Speedbird 7924. The sad thing is they don't have the Scandinavian jet fighters in this game. They only have like the NATO and stuff like that. Like the F-16, they have the Super Hornet. But yeah, so they don't have the Swedish jet fighter, which is a very cool It's a very cool plane. When I was with my uncle this week, this holiday, or like Halloween holiday, whatever, like thing, autumn holiday. Um, basically, we looked at a SAAB 2000, which is also known as the Saab 2000. It's also a Swedish like name for the plane. Alright, we're gonna start a jet fighter. So we're gonna take the FA-18 Super Hornet. This is our plane. We're going to fly. It goes up to 1,300 knots. We're gonna turn on the engine, and this plane is like, you don't have to go on the runway for this. Or, well, you do in real life, but we don't in the game. Full speed, and up in the air we go. Gear down. And we're in the air. So, right when we pass, looks like we're going to pass 600 knots very soon. So when we get to 660, around 660 knots, I'm going to sonic boom. Watch this. Boom. That is cool. That is. Woohoo! Jet fighters. Woo! We're gonna fly past. Oh. Alright, right here's where we're gonna end the video. It's not long enough already. 17 minutes long. So, hope you enjoyed this flight video, and if you want to see more, hit the like button. Alright, bye bye.